Hey guys, OG Albino here, and welcome to LTM Week 4. Last week we were able to bounce back in a big way, taking home a dub against NecroStevo off of the back of stellar performances from Salazzle and Blastoise in their debuts. We have a tough task ahead if you want to keep our winning ways going, as we have to beat Diet Tight in his Minnesota Lycanrolls. Jay is a great friend of mine and an awesome battler, so this is bound to be a tough one. I do like to do quick little team builders before our draft battles just so you can see what we're bringing and why we're bringing it. If you want to skip to the battle, there's a timestamp down in the description below. I also want to give a huge shout out to the Helix Fossil, Winter Redstone, Will, Fat Halpert, A12, and Kirby for the mocks this week. Also, huge shout outs to King L5 for the build help as well. If you guys do enjoy this week of the LTM, be sure to drop a like on the video as well as subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 10,000 subs. It's a big goal, so I need your help in reaching said goal. Go ahead and just double check and make sure you're subbed. You might think you are when you aren't. That being said, let's jump into it. Our team, if you did forget, consists of Crocodile, Terra-Gallade, Blastoise, Salazzle, Electros, Tauros, Florges, Goodra, Terra-Gligar, and Terra-Quilladin. While Jay's consists of Lycanroc Dusk, Terra-Volcanion, Sandy Shocks, Shaymin, Araquanid, Hitmontop, Mimikyu, Weezing, Umbreon, and Terra Noctowl. Lycanroc Dusk is pretty insane to me. My one rock-resistant Crocodile does not appreciate play rough or close combat, making Life Orb and Clear amulet sets really strong to us. Volcanion in theory could be handled by Goodra, but its ability to terrestrialize into a fairy type makes it a force to be reckoned with here. Araquanid not only threatens to set up a really obnoxious sticky web into our team, but it also has absolutely zero defensive answer on our squad. Whether it be banded or not, Liquidation is simply a KO into most of our squad. And lastly, as much as it pains me to say it, Mimikyu is a problem. I'm usually a huge Mimikyu hater, but its potency in this matchup is undeniable. It threatens to straight up just win the game after a sword stance if I'm not careful. Lots of scary offensive threats here. Let's take a look at the squad that we have for this game. First up is Terra Captain Gallade. This week, we have a very simple yet effective Choice Scarf set. Jason's team really lacks consistent answers to Psycho Cut, therefore we're rocking a Terra Psychic set. The rest of his moveset consists of Sacred Sword for stab, Triple Axle for a hard Shaymin hit, and Shadow Sneak for a sneaky Disguise Break or Revenge Kill on a low HP Mimikyu. Gallade is our most viable win con, as well as an incredible revenge killer here. Next up is our lead, Salazzle. Spiffles here is rocking out the Focus Sash set, and a moveset of Sludge Bomb and Flamethrower for stabs, Taunt for lethal Araquanid webs, and Endeavor to bring something down to 1 HP. The idea with lead Salazzle is that it leads super well into Araquanid, taking any one hit and either taunting the potential webs or bringing the threat to 1 HP with a well-timed Endeavor. The potential of Endeavor could even threaten a Mimikyu switch, allowing us to break its disguise with a Sludge Bomb, which is huge for the Gallade endgame we're going for. Third is Team Captain Crocodile. This week, Croc takes on the role of a rocker, with the moveset rounded out with Knockoff and Earthquake for stabs, and Taunt to shut down Jay's defensive options like Umbreon and Weezing. Our item of choice is a Choppleberry, allowing us to take one hit from Lycanroc no matter the set alongside Intimidate. Fourth up is Goodra, finally making its debut. Goodra felt required to take on Volcanion stabs. Obviously, we also have to worry about Terra Fairy Terra Blast, but with our speed, we can bare minimum pivot in and outspeed, threatening with a Sludge Bomb or Toxic depending on the situation. Our moveset is rounded out by Draco Meteor for a nuke, and T-Bolt to hit Volcanion pre-Terra or Terra Water set, as well as Araquanid. Our item of choice is the Heavy Duty Boots. As much as I wanted an AV or Roselli Berry, I felt it was very important to ensure that we could switch in and outpace Volk even if webs were up, as well as not have to worry about spikes and rocks from something like Sandy Shocks. Fifth is Florges. Florges functions here as a solid Hitmontop pivot as well as a great win condition with Calm Mind. Jason really struggles with boosted Moonblast, only having pre-Terra Volk and Weezing to resist them, the latter of which we're rocking with Psychic to nuke through it. The last move on our set is just a simple synthesis for reliable recovery. Our item of choice is the Heavy Duty Boots for the same reasons as Goodra. Lastly, rounding out things, we have Tauros. Tauros functions as a decent breaker here, but really has a very simple yet important job. Don't let us get swept by Mimikyu. Currently, we only have one Pokemon faster than Mimikyu on our squad in Gallade. That Pokemon gets straight up O-code by a +2 Shadow Sneak. Therefore, we need some consistent counterplay into a +2 Mimikyu. Tauros not only threatens Mimikyu with the Sheer Force Iron Head, is naturally faster than it, but it's also immune to Shadow Sneak altogether. This gives us a great safety blanket into the Mimikyu. Our item is forced to be Heavy Duty Boots here as well, as getting hit by webs will get rid of our speed advantage. The rest of our moveset outside of the aforementioned Iron Head is Body Slam for stab, Zen Headbutt for Hitmontop and Weezing, and a Rock Slide for Araquanid. That is going to be the squad for week 4 of the LTM. Let me know what you guys think of the squad down in the comments below. And yeah, let's jump right into the battle. Alrighty, y'all. Here we are. We are connected with Jason. Let's see the squad he ended up rocking with. Honestly, pretty standard stuff. We do know that it's Fairy Volk, which I figured was kind of like, not only is it good into me, but I also think it's like the only good type into me. Poison was okay, but still kind of weak defensively. Very strong into my team offensively. It's good into Gudra, and just good in general. Shaymin, we have Hitmon top. Coming at Hitmon top. Really good crook check, so that makes sense. We also have an Araquanid, and then on top of that, we have Mimikyu, who is a big issue for the squad. But what we're going to do is we're going to lead with our designated lead, Salazzle. We are Endeavor with Sash. And yeah, we exert a lot of pressure immediately. So that's obviously very nice. Good luck, have fun to Jason. And yeah, let's run it. Let us run it. Definitely a spooky scenario right here for us. Definitely pretty scary. We'll see what we can do. But I'm assuming we're going to see an Araquanid lead. I think it's either going to be Banded. Oh, we see Volcanion. I'm totally fine with that. This is a free Sludge Bomb. Super free Sludge Bomb. So we're going to lead the Salazzle. Just going to click Sludge Bomb. No reason not to. This will do a decent chunk. We'll kind of gauge some damage. We'll be able to see if it's like a random AV lead. Which I think is fair. No Terra. Does about 50. Get a Poison too, which is awesome. Lumberry? Okay. Here comes Zilum. And from here, we can either Endeavor and keep this thing super low, or just Sludge Bomb. Is there anything wrong with just Sludge Bombing here? Is there anything wrong with just Sludge Bombing here, or is this an Endeavor turn? I'm trying to think of like what he even switches into Sludge Bomb. Like Sludge Bomb can kill if we get a Poison, which is pretty cool. Sludge Bomb can kill if we get a Poison. Does a decent amount to literally everything, and it covers the Mimikyu coming in. Yeah, I think we just Sludge Bomb still. Poison? No Poison. So we bring down this this Volk really low. We do trade our Salazzle immediately, but honestly, for one of the biggest threats to our team, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it for sure. Now, what is the greatest opportunity we have to not allow webs to go up immediately? On Golly, I think it's probably just going to be Tauros. Tauros should force in, or at least we get off a lot of damage with Tauros. Yeah, I think Tauros is fine. Tauros seems fine. Because Tauros will force a lot of damage on whatever pretty easily. Yeah, we're just going to Body Slam here. If Hitmon top comes in, it's nice for Crook for it to take damage. Nice for us to get up our rocks later as well. He's going to withdraw, save this thing. He can totally Healing Wish it up later with his Shaymin, so it's something we have to keep in mind. Yow. Yeah, this is fine. Totally fine. So it's going to be Intim. It's probably going to be Intim Helmet, but I'm fine with that. Still does a chunk. Yeah, so we are going to take a little bit of Helmet. But again, that's totally fine with me. I am just going to make this pivot out into Gorgeous. We could see a pretty scary double into Araquanid, and that's kind of like the position I'm worried about at this point right now. Yeah, he's going to make a double into Araquanid. I think I might be screwed. Well, Canyon. I mean, okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna Moonblast, right? We could also totally see a Heavy Slam come out here, which would be annoying, but I don't really have a particularly great switch into that, so I'm kind of okay with taking that trade. Heavy Slam definitely makes a lot of sense right here. Yeah, it is gonna be Heavy Slam, but like we live this, so whatever. We can come in and recover on him on top. So we are gonna knock out the Volcanion. Good double by Jay. Great value that he gets there. Great value for sure. We're also boots on this, so we can still recover on him on top. It's max Phys F Hitmon top. It's not gonna outspeed our Florges. It's not gonna outspeed our Florges. I like refuse to admit it. It's going to, or I refuse to acknowledge that it's going to. Be very surprised. Very surprised. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Argalade still outspeeds the majority of his team, even if webs are up. If they're up, it's kind of tough, and since like we lose a fast sneak. Ska. From this position, this is just going to be a Crocodile. We still haven't teared on our Glade, so we don't lose to +2 Assault Rock yet. Gotta be careful. But Player Amulet, SE. Okay. Is he gonna respect the Scarf? I mean, regardless, I gotta attack. He is just Play Rough as well, too, which is smart over CC. So we'll see. I mean, just good play, right? He's just gonna Assault Rock. I mean, that also makes sense. Okay. So now, what's the position here? Glade. Terra Psychic into Lycanroc. Dusk. We do kill, so I'm just gonna go into it. And I'm gonna click Terra Psychic, Psycho Cut. That simple. Terra Psychic, Psycho Cut. It's unguardable on this team right now. Like, absolutely unguardable. Now, do we lose to Lycanroc very soon? Yeah. Very much so. It's actually terrifying how close it is to us losing to this. But he's gonna switch out here. That's fine. Maybe I should just sack the floor. Just tuck. This gets to a KO, no? This gets to a KO, no? I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure it does. We'll see. Psycho Cut. Oh my god, that did fucking nothing. What the hell, dude? That did nothing. Yeah, I think we lose, guys. Oh my gosh. That did literally nothing. Wow. Yeah, I think we just lose really fast this week. Okay, I mean, this comes out. It's fine. He's in 2K runs next time. I think his upcoming turn's when we have to Sludge Bomb when the Mimikyu coming in, right? Mimikyu Play Rough. Into... I mean, yeah, do we just lose? Like, I don't really see an out. Yeah, I think we just lose. I'm not too privy on what we can do in this endgame. Lycanroc's gonna come out. It's just gonna Play Rough here, right? Like, if it's SD, we also just lose. Play Rough pops, and I think we just lose. I'm trying to think of like what we can do to claw our way back in this game, but we just don't really have enough offensive pieces, right? We'll see, but it's not looking great. We're just gonna Psycho Cut here. This should be a KO, question mark. If Mimikyu comes in, like, Mimikyu can't take this hit. He has to sneak afterwards. Sneak won't kill us, but then we're just, like, in range of Lycanroc. So I think we'd have to make a hard Tauros play. Oh, he's gonna sack this. Okay. So we kill the Lycanroc. That's good. I think that thing won in, like, 2 seconds. So that's really nice, actually. At this point, what? It's Shaymin, him on top, Araquanid, and Mimikyu. What can we do to stop this? What can we do to stop this? I don't quite know, to be honest with you. I don't quite know. 0, it's gonna be, maybe, yeah. Is this going to be calling the Swords Dance? And attacking? Or is it going to be hard Tauros on a Play Rough? I think I have to hard Tauros here. I think I have to hard Tauros here. Just going to Play Rough. Not quite a 2-hit KO, which is nice. but I'm not quite sure it matters. He's gonna withdraw. We get a Zen Headbutt off on the Hitmontop, which is kind of nice. Right? It's kind of nice. Not quite a 2-hit KO, though. I don't... Unfortunately, I don't really see much of an out. Yeah. There's not really a way for us to win this game, unfortunately. He misses triple axle here. There's a slight chance in hell. If he misses triple axle here, there's a slight chance, but... Yeah, man. I think this is just a wrap. He's doing bullet punch. Interesting. Okay. So this turn is likely just going to be a Draco Meteor, right? Yeah, this is just Draco Meteor. Cool. So that's the game. Good game. Cool, man. I think it was already hard, but now it's impossible. Yeah, I think it was already hard, but now it's impossible. Because he's just going to be able to win. He's just going to be able to bullet punch me now. And I can't kill this guy from here with anything without going into my... Yeah, that sucks, man. That fucking sucks. Okay, so he doesn't kill me. I lied. So I don't know if the health that we're at actually matters. I don't know if the health that we're at actually matters. So maybe we're okay? Zero comes out. So, okay, that doesn't really matter then. As long as we live that, then we're fine. Or not fine, but, like, not as terrible of a position. But yeah, Jason's gonna win here. There's unfortunately not really a way for us to lock this up. Unless we, like, giga crit through everything. Even then, I don't really see it. I don't really see it. He's not Life Orb. So it's also a matter of, like... Can Glade get off 2 sneaks? That'd be nice. If he's not Life Orb... We can potentially Psycho Cut here. He's gonna sneak. We live. Okay. We live. Psycho Cut's gonna knock us out, and I think we have to make the hard Tauros play. Right? Gotta make the hard Tauros play. I think this is still, like, grossly not in our favor. But we gotta make the hard Tauros play. Okay, cool. Make the hard Tauros play. And we're just gonna go ahead and this... I don't think he can sack this, is the only issue. So... Is there a universe where he goes hard Shaymin? And we body slam? Because he needs to keep this, right? Or he can totally lose to Psycho Cut Glade. Or is it just a matter of critting? Because if he's max Fizz Def, he took about 40 last time. Yeah, this has to be a body slam. Yep, okay. We're trying our best, guys. We're trying our best. I don't think it's in the cards, but we're trying our best. We're gonna need a crit. Oh. Damn. Okay, well, if it's helmet, then this is wraps. There's no out. Can Rock Slide crit kill? Rock Slide crit can kill, so we go for Rock Slide crit. Crit? Not quite. Yeah, and he just goes for synth. So that's gonna be GG to Jay. This matchup was tough, man. I don't know if I just built a bad team for it. But yeah, we just got our ass beat this week, you know? Not much you could do. Not much you could do. And then we still need to, like... Yeah, I don't know, crit their Raquanid. But yeah, we're just gonna lose here. Just gonna lose here. But yeah, good game to Jason. Hopefully we can bounce back. I'm definitely frustrated. I feel like my team is not good. Like, I don't like my draft in general right now. Like, I really don't. I feel like every matchup I've played has been really bad. And yeah, we're just kind of getting our ass beat. GG Jason, go check him out in the description below. Try and bounce back next week, guys. Sorry. Later.